What's up, everybody? This is Bailey Maloney here, and today I am back for another Sonic figure review. Today we will be reviewing Sonic Boom Tails and Sonic Boom Knuckles, released by none other than Tomy. Now let's take a good look at them, shall we? First off, let's start with Tails. His sculpting looks pretty good. He got his little smile going on. His goggles are sculpting in nicely. The belts here sculpted nicely. The same is said for his wrist communicator. His gloves are sculpted in. His tails are sculpted in nicely. Sadly, they won't move. He got his sports tape on his shoes there, and yeah, that's Tails for you. And the paint and the sculpting on this figure overall looks pretty good. That's one thing I'll admit. And let's go to my boy, Knuckles the Echidna. He's a little taller than the main Knuckles character. The sculpting on his head looks good. He has a nice body sculpture, sculpted in nicely. He got sports tape on his arms and hands here. He's got his wrist communicator. And unlike the main Knuckles character, he actually has fingers. That is so freaking cool. His tail is sculpted in. His feet are sculpted in nicely. Got more sports tape on him, and yeah, that's it for Knuckles. And paint-wise, he's looking pretty good. Although I do see a couple of paint smudges on him, mainly on his. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a paint scrub on his arm there. I don't know if you can see that or not, but other than that, that's Sonic Boom Knuckles for you. Now that is out of the way, let's go over to articulation. As always, starting from the head down. Sonic Boom Tails can move his head left and right. It can do a 360. His arms go in and out, forward and back. Sadly, there's no elbow or wrist swivels, no waist swivel on him. Legs go out about that far, back about that far, no swivel on the ankle or knee bends. Yeah, that's Tails for you. And now, time for Knuckles. He can swivel his head left and right. He can't really do a 360 because his dreadlocks are in the way. His arms go in and out, forward and back. Legs go out about that far, back about that far, and yeah, that's it for Knuckles here. Sadly, there's no elbow, nor wrist, no knee, no ankle movements. But yeah, that's Knuckles here for you. Well, time to do some size comparisons, shall we? Here is Jazzwares Tails. I'm gonna set him over here. And here is Jazzwares Knuckles the Echidna. As you can see, they look pretty different when it comes to design and size, basically. The Tails and Knuckles figures from Jazzwares, they are 3 inches, and Tails, I believe, is a little shorter than Jazzwares. The Tomy Tails from Sonic Boom is a little shorter than Tails, which I think it might have been a little accurate. And the shade of the yellow here, they could have made it a little brighter, but other than that, they're good figures. almost forgot their accessory. Let me go get it. Ah, there we go. Here is the inner beam for Knuckles, which is kind of like Sonic Boom's Sonic Center Beam, but this one is red. Set it over here. And, well, that's going to wrap up. That's going to wrap up for my figure review. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Bailey Maloney, signing off. Catch you on the flip side.